Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Mr.BuyTheDip back here with another video. Today I will be talking about CashApp overall, and it's been about 7 to 8 months since I've been investing in CashApp, so fairly a beginner. Before I was investing in CashApp, I would do a lot of research on investing, and I would try to learn the small tips and tricks on how to be a better investor and stuff like that. But these are some of the things I have learned the last 7 months from investing on Cash App. So I have a little bit of experience. So if you're trying to get into Cash App, I would definitely recommend you to watch this video closely and realize just a few things I'm going to say. And I'm going to talk about some things separately that are probably not mentioned in these bullet points. So the first thing is Cash App can teach teenagers how to invest. Now, you can make a Cash App at like 13, 12 years old, 14 years old, and it's very good to be able to have that profile, have that portfolio as a younger person, because it teaches you just ways you can be more sensible with money. Now, I don't expect a 12, 13, 14-year-old to start investing, but if you're a parent, if you're a grandparent watching this video, or if you're somebody who just likes stocks, and you think that you want one of your relatives or somebody that's younger in your household to start investing, start off with Cash App, because there's no other platform that I know that you can invest on. You can't do that on Robinhood. You can't do that on Webull for somebody that's 13, 12. You can make your own account under your stuff, but there isn't a sponsored account on where you can invest for them, right? Second thing, good platform for beginners. Now, I can't stress this enough. Cash App is very straight up and simple. Like, you pull up the app, you can just look up any stocks on here, and you can kind of categorize it. So if you want to look for stocks specifically in technology, you can just hit apply, and then a lot of the top stocks in technology are going to pop up. You see Apple there, Microsoft, Nvidia, and then let's say you want to see a certain time period, so the last 30 days, okay, and you want to select what percentage do you want the stocks to be. So let's do 10% or higher last 30 days. It's going to show you how many stocks have been fluctuating 10% or higher the past 30 days. And then you can also put dividend yield, and you can put the earning reports. Earning reports is basically reports when a company it's basically sharing their stats. You can say sharing their performance so far, or you can show dividend yields. Company pay out dividends. You can tap both of them, and you can always find stocks really specific to what you want. Okay, like if you click on Best Buy, and you guys can see I clicked off dividend yield, right? So when I move over to the right now, dividend yield is 3.77%. That's pretty good. And if you like that, if you research more into it, and you see Best Buy stock rises as it lifts 2025 profit outlook, and you see like how's the stock been doing since last week. It was at 96. Right now it's at 99. So pretty good, right? If you see you like things like that, you can simply just hit follow. Now, when I hit follow, I come all the way back to my homepage, and that stock is gonna lie down here somewhere in my following list. I have a lot of stocks I follow. It gets kind of hard to keep up with these stocks. So what I usually do is I sort by share price to see, okay, what are some cheaper stocks. I want to see some cheaper stocks, so I just scroll all the way down. It goes from the most expensive to the cheapest. Okay, so just super simple for beginners to navigate through. If you're somebody who's just gonna go into a bigger platform, you might feel like you're stuck, you're confused, and you might be able to get around using Cash App better. So third thing is nice way to start investing habits early. I talked about this. So if you're a teenager, if you're a senior or junior in high school, I would say that's where you should definitely be more serious about it. But if you're younger as well, and you're watching this video, and you don't mind creating a new account, talk to somebody that's 18. They can sponsor you, and boom, you have yourself an account. Day trading is surprisingly good. I have day traded on Cash App. I've day traded AMC, I day traded Spirit, and it's pretty good, you know. But they do have rules for day trading, so you can only make 3 day trades in a week, okay, and your timer restarts the week following. So if I day trade Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I'm gonna reset and be able to day trade again next Monday. The weekends do not count, so they only count business days. So that's one of the tricks that goes into it. But 3 days is pretty good if you want to day trade. You know, day trade Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Next week Tuesday, you're back day trading again. So those are for all the people who like to short invest, get quick profit. Custom buying. This should be saying buying. So custom buying and selling is very helpful. Now, a lot of people I know that work jobs, work 9 to 5s, or have their own business, or you know, they're just busy people and they can't really pay attention to the market 9:30 to 4 p.m. You know, that's usually a lot of people's shifts. So what you can always do is hit buy, hit custom, or change order type, and you can custom purchase an order. Now, if you want AMC to be at $4.60, okay, and this is where you're gonna put $1,000 in when it hits that, okay. You cannot just sit around every day and wait for it to go all the way down to 460. So what you do is you custom purchase an order. You're basically saying, if the stock goes at 4.60, I'm gonna set it right here to put in, let's say, $10. Then you click next. Then you're gonna pick an expiration date. So this is very helpful. You can pick it for a week, 30 days, or 90 days. So what I usually do is I usually pick it for a week or 30 days. And it's very helpful for people that can't be on their phone. So that way, if that stock goes down to where you want it to be, you're not you're not getting out of the way to make time at your job to make that move and buy that stock. You can also do the same thing when selling. So when making profit, you're like, okay, I got in at 4.6, okay? So I want to sell at the peak 510. So I'm going to set this right here, and you can select how much of your stock you want to sell. Do you want to sell all of it? You just want to sell half of it? So you can make that decision as well. It's very helpful. I've seen a lot of people that I talk to on the regular that use CashApp investing use this, and their advice is always to keep using this, this method, because a lot of people don't have time, and if you don't have time, that's not an excuse to not be investing and using your money smartly. So you can use these features, you can tweak a couple things around, and make the most out of it, And while you guys are doing all of this, make sure you're taking notes on each trade you're making, each investment you're making, because that's the only way you can, be